Hello, welcome to another SH Figuarts review. This is Bowser from Super Mario. And yeah, this is a Tamashii Web exclusive, and if you order on its own, you only get a cardboard box like this. You know, they stick the whole sticker stuff on this cardboard box because these boxes, although a lot of collectors will keep them, are designed for transport. So they will just ship it in this box. If you get multiple items, obviously they'll ship it in a bigger cardboard box, holding cardboard box inside, holding boxes inside, holding the actual figure inside. So yeah, it got that going on. And yep, here's Bowser. Warning, ages 15 and up. Even though this is a Tamashii Web exclusive, the box is does have a window in it, as you can see right here. And the classic SH Figure tagline, SH Figure tagline is well, it's actually not on the box. The SH Figuarts is new standard figure series that incorporate Bandai action figure art under the theme pursuing character expression through humanoid action. Wow, I have memorized that, but it's not on this box. And oh, there's actually a sticker here. The sticker, there's a Tamashii Web logo underneath there. What else is underneath that sticker? Curious. The sticker covers the Tamashii Web exclusive logo, but then that logo is not anywhere else on this box. It's almost as if they were considering releasing this in the shops. This box does open on the side. It's got a very smooth texture going on, and of course you got all these Mario stuff on the side. On the top there you got lots of coins, more blocks, and on the back it just shows you a few basic photos and stuff you get with the figure. It's weird. The inside box says Tamashii Web, but all intents and purposes it's been covered. And of course you have the instruction manual. If you do want to take a closer look, longer look at the instruction, box art, as well as photo shoot the figure, please feel free to head over to the Flickr link or Facebook link in the video description below. Stage act at the bottom here, just grey colour. Kind of boring if you ask me. Oh well. And yeah, you got all these Bowser parts in here. You have Bowser himself with open arms, grabby arms, or hi Peach, and a replacement mouth there. So his mouth is open, so there's actually no hinge on his mouth. You actually have to replace the piece, and another mouth with a fireball coming out. So yeah, pull him out, and well, there's plastic there to hold him into a certain shape. Also extra baggies to protect the toy. So just remove all of these pieces. Is that it? I think that's all of them. Yes, a tiny butthole used for putting the Tamashii stage act in him. So here he is. Wow, that joint's pretty obvious. I hope that's not too fragile. It doesn't look too thick. That bar in there. I don't know if you can see it. Just see that tiny hole. Let me get a light on it. Yeah, there you see it. Well. Yeah. So let's go through his articulation. So head, there's double ball joints. His actually his little neck collar thing isn't too tightly on him. Just focus a bit better. There we go. So yeah, he's going around. Head is softish material, so they're not too sharp. That's good. I hate handling fragile figures and also getting stabbed. Okay, it's got a ball joint here on the upper shoulder, and this piece, does that rotate? Yep, this is a separate rotation here. Is there any... Okay, his hands are on rotation joints. So 1, 2, 3. And I don't think it's actual ball joint there. I can see a hinge inside there. So legs are on single ball, not double ball joints with the legs, I think. No, single ball joints with the legs. And feet are also on, well, they rotate. Just go up and down, yep, a little bit. So it's got a hinge. Oh, hinge and ball joint for the feet. Tail and body is pretty much a whole single piece, really, with this whole thing. And I'm glad his back horns are really soft material, almost like soft vinyl. That's a bad sign, maybe. So let's get his mouth open then. Just pull this out. Oh! We just got Mortal Kombat in here. And plug this in and his mouth is open. You know, one would argue that removes the... if you put a joint there, it's going to have an obvious joint, right? So it's not going to look good. So one could argue that having a separate piece to plug in there remove the joint, the need of a joint maybe, and make it look better. But no, this is still a huge obvious line that this is a separate piece. And you know what? The color is even slightly different. Does Koopa or Bowser's lower mouth have slightly different color? I don't think so. Under certain angles it looks the same, but this is clearly brighter than that piece. And you know, pulling that in and out all the time is, you know, going to loosen it quite a bit in the long run. Well, this might as well use the fireball piece. The size of this thing does make him a little bit more pricey than the average Mario stuff, but doesn't feel like it deserves that price at all. Well, at least the fireball looks good. And I did miss one articulation. Hair piece articulation. Yay! Ugh. As always with Mario related products in the Figuarts line, it's just not that good. I'm afraid to say here they have not improved since previous releases. Now, one can argue that when Mario was released, the D-Arts line was just being discontinued and merging with the SH Figuarts line, and therefore you can say, well, actually Mario was supposed to be a D-Arts, hence it doesn't have the same amount of quality or articulation as an standard SH Figuarts release. Even though it was released as SH Figuarts, so I have to judge it by SH Figuarts standards. It's been some time now. Luigi's come out, a recolored the Fire Mario came out, Yoshi's come out a lot, and quite a few item packs have also come out. And now finally we have Bowser, we have Koopa, a much bigger character, which you can argue can have more stuff going on for him. And he doesn't. He still feels like a D-Arts figure. And just like the Mario figure, it might be the best action figure you can get for the Mario characters, but as a Figuarts it still rates pretty low. Articulation is fairly limited. The figure does look gorgeous on the shelf. He will look good on display, and you know, his expression is pretty cool too. But again, I want Bowser to be able to hold things. I want any SH Figuarts figure to be able to hold things. He still can't do that. Accessory rights are pretty limited for the price you're getting for. Really, he costs more because he's bigger. And is he really that much bigger? Maybe a little bit, but the amount of stuff you get in the Mario boxes, you still get a lot of stuff in there. And he's not that much bigger than Mario. He's about just a tad bit taller than him, and you can say he's double the size sideways because of his big shell on the back, but if I'm not correct, isn't Bowser meant to be a little bit extra bigger than that? I know he's not like twice as tall as Mario, depending on which version you go for, but he definitely feels like he should be just a little bit bigger. So yeah, here's the thing, the figure itself isn't too bad, but he's just too expensive for what you get. And yeah, I get this licensing fees going on, but I don't know, it just doesn't seem right. If Bowser was maybe 10% off, I'd say go for it, but as the price right now, not 10%, 20%, yeah, that's the price right now, I'd say think twice before getting it. If you're a really big Mario fan, which, you know, some Nintendo fanboys are gonna be like, oh, you're a dumbass prick because you don't like Mario and stuff. I had a lot of those in other Mario reviews. I don't care. This is my opinion, and I think this figure just doesn't live up to the price it's going for. And this will probably, if they release any more Mario related Figuarts, I don't think I'll get any more. There's no other Mario Figuarts that they can release that I would want. And to be honest, in terms of Nintendo figure lines, Figma has actually done a lot better job with the Metroid stuff and the Zelda stuff. We got the Toon Link, a Wind Waker Link, we have a Skyward Sword Link, we had Samus in the Samus suit. They're doing a Zero Samus suit, I believe, soon. There's going to be Ocarina of Time Link, Link Between Worlds Link coming out, and their Kirby was also pretty good. They're quite innovative there. In fact, I will argue that the Good Smile Company's Nendoroid Kirby is a lot better produced than the Figuarts Pikachu. because they're similar chubby characters, but one somehow managed to find a really good way to give articulation, whereas the Figuarts Pikachu, well, at least Pikachu was cheap, so that's okay. This guy is not cheap. If you have found this video useful or enjoyable, please consider clicking the like button, subscribe button, or leave a comment below on how you feel about this figure or the Mario SH Figuarts line in general. I even felt the accessory packs were a bit of a rip-off because they're just printed blocks that aren't even done too well. None of the mini characters and Goombas, anything have any joints. You might as well get a cheap Gashapon figurine if you're gonna get something like that. But hey, you might like them, and if you like them, put a comment below and be like, hey, you idiot, or insert XYZ here. You don't know anything about Mario. You can subscribe too if you want. Thanks for watching. Anyway, you can also check out my other videos on other SH Figuarts releases. I've reviewed a ton of them and Figma figures, 112 figures in general. That's the line I'm sticking to right now. Also reviewed a lot of Lego and knockoff Lego, as well as knockoff SH Figuarts in the past, so you can check those out as well. Hopefully without ad block on, I would appreciate that a lot. You can also support this channel more by heading over to Patreon if you like, so I can do more videos for you guys more often, make this more of a full-time thing if I can. But you don't have to do any of that. Most importantly, take care, have a nice day. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye now. And yeah, Peach is totally not really getting captured. Oh Mario, I've been captured again. Come save me. Okay, Gooper, Mario should get it in about 7, 6, maybe a week. Let's make babies.